Hi everyone, this is David Kneip. I'm your 2020 State Realtor President for South Dakota, and I'd like to keep you informed of what's going on the state level with our coronavirus. So far, we have worked on an addendum to get to you so that Council has it, and they will be bringing information to us about any delays that might be on the closing and how to handle those. A lot of you might end up in the future with some issues. Right now, we're very lucky that we don't have any. Courthouses are continuing to stay on board, and even though they're closed, file the deeds. They've been considered essential service. We have sent information to the governor, and I sent her a letter that stated that we want to state that we are essential services. Also, I would recommend that you take that letter, and I would encourage you to take it to the municipalities. Make sure that they understand that we are working hard to stay safe and yet be considered essential services. We have a lot of people waiting for closings and wanting to get into their houses, and we don't want to slow that down. One of the things that I'm getting asked about a lot is showings. We've got tips if you are a seller and tips if you are a buyer that was online with CRS. I really like it and have adapted it locally, and I think that our board has adapted it completely too. Basically, if you're a seller, it says open doors, get sanitize the knobs, get that ready, leave cabinets open, turn on any lights, leave them on, don't let the showing agent turn them off, and keep windows open a little bit to get some air. If you're a buyer, and this is important, you don't want to be taking people into contaminated homes, and they don't want to be contaminated, and they also don't, the people that own the home don't want to be contaminated. So we've got the questionnaire showing appointment screening that the banks are using. It says, do you have any of the following symptoms? We asked this before the showing: any fever or chills, cough, difficulty breathing. Have you recently returned from travel, had an airport stop, or been on a cruise within the last 2 weeks? And have you had any known exposure to someone with coronavirus? And also, what we're doing locally, just to put that into terms, when we show up at a closing, or at a showing, we've got gloves for each person, and we've got booties for each person. We put them on and remind them that these are the rules in the home. We would like to refrain from touching any surface, and always pay respect to the home, and not having children go into the home in these showings. Be very hard to try to retain them from touching things and stuff. So we're going to keep you informed of anything that's going on. Obviously, this follows CDC guidelines, and above that. At this point, we do appreciate the fact that the covid.sd.gov site is keeping us informed of everything that's going on. And then also, just as an informative thing, state office will be closed, but we are answering the phone. They're working remotely from home. April open houses, the statewide open houses has been canceled. All the educational courses offered through April have been postponed, and we continue to work on the education things that we can maybe do digitally and through the internet. So look forward to visiting with you guys again. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of these. Stay safe, and let's keep commerce rolling.